Welcome to my newest Civ 5 playthrough. This one is called the City-State Wars Edition. So what is a City-State Wars Edition? Well, if you've been to the channel before, you saw that I had the Battle Royale Edition where I put all the really difficult warmongering aggressive civs in the same game, all of them. And this one we're going to be including all the civs that have bonuses to city-state alliances or outright obtaining city-states. So let's look at our cast of characters. Obviously, we're going to have Greece, Venice, who can absorb. I don't know what the term is, what they call that. What they take over a city-state. I don't know if it's puppeted or what, but they have the ability to take over city-states. We've got Sweden, who gets a huge bonus for gifting great people, like 90 influence, which is huge. We have Austria, which has the ability to absorb city-states into their empire, much like Greece. The only difference is they can still plant cities. Ha ha. I decided, I was kind of on the fence whether or not to include Germany and Portugal, and I decided to go ahead and throw them in here. Because Germany, if they build a Hansa, this is their unique bank replacement, if they have a trade route with the city-state, it's like 5% production bonus. So, and that's per trade route to a city-state. So that could really give them a lot of their production capacity can really skyrocket if they have those trade routes up. But they may not, because we've got Austria and Venice in here. In Portugal, Portugal's is probably a little bit weaker here. They have a specialized building they can construct in city-state borders. It's probably a little tricky to use. I forget. It's called a Fritoria or something like that. But it gives them a copy of any improved luxury resource that city-state has. But it has to be built on a coastal tile that does not have basically anything on it. I mean, it has to be grassland, plains, tundra, snow, something like that. I think that's really, really situational and weak. But I needed 8. And so I went ahead and included them because it was the only other one I could find that had some kind of bonus towards working with city-states. And of course, we have to include my favorite guy here, Timmy the Khan, Mongolia. And why am I including them? Because he's the city-state killer. So while he's trying to take over city-states, these guys are going to be trying to stop him. Well, that's the theory. The whole idea of this is to see how these civs kind of interact with each other while they're all vying for control of city-states. Greece, they just want city-state allies. They don't want to absorb city-states like Venice and Austria does. So what do they do if these two start snatching up all the city-states that Greece was allied to? Does Greece come and kill them? Who knows? What are they going to do when Mongolia starts attacking city-states? Are they all going to gang up on them? Or, how are they going to interact with each other while they're all vying for control of city-states? I kind of like to see that. Now, I will be playing as Mother Russia. Yeah, that sucked. Anyway, Russia has a very unique ability. If we come back here, we see strategic resources provide +1 production, and you have double quantities for horse iron and uranium. And this is going to be huge because we've got Mongolia in here, and he's my own personal little credit card. And what I mean is, this guy builds keshiks, loves keshiks, builds them long after their usefulness, but he likes to buy horses. And you get double quantity for horses as Russia. So he's going to be my own little piggy bank. I call him a credit card. But I plan on selling him as many horses. He is going to fuel my entire economy. Well, he can. It has in the past. So if I get friendly with him, I can sell him all the horses he wants. And he'll throw them in there and get them all killed and come back to buy more. He will fuel my entire economy. So the extra production from horse iron, this is from the one extra hammer is from any strategic resource, not just horse iron and uranium. It's also aluminum, oil, and coal. But the double quantities is just these 3. Their Cray Post is a barracks replacer. I think the only thing about this one is units come out with 15 XP. So, okay, that's about the only difference with that, I think. I don't know. Is there culture cost modifier? Okay. Well, by the time I build barracks, I don't know if that's going to be that useful. But they do have a unique unit here that's quite nice. The Cossack, 34 combat strength. This is a cavalry replacement, and it comes with a essentially it's charge. It's a damage to wounded units, 33%, which I think is like charge, which actually stacks with this. So if you have this with charge, they do 66% damage to wounded units, which is quite significant. So, with that out of the way, we're going to be using the Hellblazers map version 5. I've tried a couple other ones. I still kind of prefer the 5. Obviously, this is a standard map size. 8 players, 16 city-states. This is going to be interesting. And on Immortal difficulty, I've been playing a couple of times lately on Deity. I can do okay on Deity, but the thing I'm seeing about that is if you plan on maybe building a couple of wonders, forget it. The first wonder I was able to build was Eiffel Tower, because I Oxford into radio and Faith purchased an engineer. So, I mean, you look at the tech tree, how far advanced that is. That's the first opportunity. Not just the first wonder. It was the first opportunity I had to build a wonder. That's pretty sad. It is a Pangea. Plenty resources, strategic balance. This guarantees horses, iron, and oil within 3 tiles of your start location. This map, I can't turn this off. It requires one of these, so I'm just going to go with that. It does not guarantee uranium or coal or aluminum. And quick combat, quick movement. So, that's about it. This is going to be interesting. I did one run of this up until I think when I got rifles, just to see how things went. It was interesting. It was enough that it made me want to give this another go. I think I played Ethiopia in that one. So, let's get started. All right, let's see what we got here. Ivory! Yay! Right on a freaking civil service tile. Man, I hate that. Really do. Well, we got some wheat, we've got some bison, we got some more bison, and we've got a couple of gem tiles, which are really good. I wonder if we're going to have horses. Okay, so we have strategic balance. So our iron could be on these two hills, or here, or here, here, here. Now I'm thinking of a couple of possibilities here, and one is very inviting, and that's to jump up here on the gems, because that is going to be 2 food. Well, actually, this is only a 1 food, 1 hammer. So this would be a 2 food, 1 hammer, 3 gold. That's not so great. Another option is to come down here and settle right on the ivory, because this is a tile that I'm never going to work. I'm just not. I mean, there's not really a point in the game. I mean, maybe off and on I'll be able to do that if I need to slow the growth down a little bit, or I really need gold for some reason. But the other reason is it's next to a mountain. I'd rather settle on a hill for the extra hammer. However, man, I don't know. This is tough. I don't know what's down here, number one. I'm going to have horses within 3 tiles, so technically there could be some horses out here, but it's more likely there's going to be horses up here. So if I move down here, I'm moving away from him. I mean, it might still be within 3 tiles. If they're here, but I have to wait for the borders to grow out there. It's possible we could have grassland horses. I don't know what's up there either. This is very difficult. I'm still wondering if this would be 2 food, 2 hammers. I like the opportunity to build an observatory. That's why I'm considering moving here. Plus, it frees up this tile right here. Right, this is a good growth tile that I'm sitting on. So I'm going to move from this spot no matter what. It's just a question of here or here. So I tell you what I'm going to do. The best I can do right now. Wow, it's just a lot of hills here. Okay, I'm going to have to move this turn and settle on the next turn. So this is tough. I move here, we're close to this extra wheat. I move here, we move away from the wheat. I'm going to do this. I'm not crazy about that. We'll get the happiness as soon as I discover writing, but hopefully there's some horses down here somewhere. Hopefully. Because right now, I'm really missing that extra hammer by not settling on a hill. Okay, queue up a scout. I'm not sure if I'm going to go scout monument or if I'll just go scout shrine. I would like a religion. Now, Russia has a tundra start bias. I see some tundra up here, but yeah, I don't know. Cocoa and cattle. We'll move here. I want to get in that one movement in case this is an upgrade, because then you stop.
Thou shalt
nice.
not muzzle it.
And we do have horses, and they are grassland horses. Okay, that is fine. There's the extra hammer I wanted right away. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better since I settled on a shit tile. But I would rather settle on a shit tile because now I don't have to. It's going to be a tile that's never used. It's just like wasted. I hardly ever use that tile. So now I can put my citizens to work on productive stuff, and I still get the benefits of that. I'm getting the 2 gold. There's another mountain. I do enjoy a good mountain. Well, we've got 2 luxuries down here now. And bananas. And extra horses. It also means we can build a circus. So there's some happiness. So something right here, even though it's flat. Well, you know what? Maybe right on the silk. It'll still pick up both cattle and both horses. And bananas. Not a ton of production though. But again, the same thing with the ivory up here. This is not a tile I'm going to work much. So if I can settle on it, why not? It'll still pick up the cocoa. Let's see what else is down here. Quit yapping and get to clicking, is what I hear you saying. More horses. This is flatland. Even so. Just like before, in case that's an upgrade. Oh man, they're everywhere. More horses. And sheep. Gosh, I wish I was Poland right now. Pop rune. And we've got us a scout. Let's get on that. Do I want the monument, or do I want to go with another scout? Or do you want to start on a worker? Let's get another scout and then into a worker. Maybe. Alright, scout, let's take a little look up north here. There's got to be some city-states up there who want to give me some money. Oh, here we go. Looks like Austria. Oh, by the way, I forgot. A little disclaimer here. I restarted this without Germany and Portugal. And I did that for 2 reasons. One, it's The map sometimes gets a little messy when there's 8 civs. Sometimes not. But the bigger problem, um, is that that's not really a problem. But Germany and Portugal do not have bonuses to obtaining city-state alliances or absorbing city-states into their empire, and that's what this edition is all about. They just get production, or what do you call it, luxuries. It doesn't fit into the criteria with the others. I'm feeling less thrilled about this one now with Austria being right there. I'm kind of thinking maybe on this hill would be better. I can buy out to this one. We still get both. It won't be next to the mountain, but it's a hill, it's on a river. It's still a good tile. If I settle here, it's going to piss off Austria pretty bad.
Die Erzherzogin zu Österreich heißt Eure Eminenz
Dowager Empress
willkommen.
of the Romans, Queen of Hungary,
Bringen wir es
and the
hinter uns.
Archduchess of Austria
Wird
greets you.
gespeist.
Do you like theater? I do. I like the Muppets, because there's one there called Miss Piggy. Look familiar? Doesn't she look like Miss Piggy? Alright, let's get over here and grab this thing. Salt. Ooh, nice. Gotta love the salt. Let's see. Have I gotten a tech rune recently? Yes. I think we're safe. 60 gold. Great. Alright, there's most likely an expand here somewhere, even though there's some tundra around. Not all tundra is useless. Although most of this is. It just, well, some hills. I mean, you can put mines on them. There's some sheep. There's probably coastline right up here. Alright, so this might be a backfill. We'll know some more shortly. Look, there's marble. I'm going to need blocker cities. That's what I like to do.
Shall the clay.
Okay, let's have you go this way. You do the same thing. Go up here. Man, marble, deer, sheep. This is a hill on fresh water, more sheep. Hang on a second. Got another scout coming out. Good. Let's go calendar into mining, because I may want to build Stonehenge. Let's go shrine worker. You already moved once. 20 culture, I'll take it. You're going to shoot my scout, aren't you? There's another mountain. Listen to all those sheep. Alright, I'm going to scout a little bit more around here. We've got marble there, we've got salt here. Now, is this one expand to grab both of them? Or are there two expands up here? I mean, look at this. Deer, sheep, marble, deer, sheep, copper. Holy sheep. There's a lot of them. This is a freshwater expand right here. 1, 2, 3. It only gets out to the marble, but only. It gets all this other stuff. Alright. We could do Liberty, but I find Liberty to be less fun. I've been playing a little bit of Liberty lately. Oh man, El Dorado. And we just got 500 freaking gold. There's a city-state. Okay, I've got enough money to buy a settler right now. So we may have to come down here and settle El Dorado, because that's a ton of culture every turn, if you can work it. I mean, we could settle right on the marble. Or I can fast track a settler down to here to grab these two. I need to scout this area a little bit more, and I got the wrong unit over there to do it. How do I want to play this? I got enough money to buy a settler right now because of finding that. And getting a second city out right now would be massive. Oh, what do I want to do here? I really want to lock this up, but I don't know what's over here yet, so I may have to wait a couple of turns. There's another city-state. You come back this way. Some more gems. Ah, border screw. I should go check that. Scout took 29 damage. Riga, Maritime. Uh-oh. Scout, you probably want to leave that area quickly. Okay, I think I reassigned that one. Yeah. Are there any other horses close by? So the capital only has one source of horses. That is disappointing. But this city, potential city down here is going to have plenty. There's some copper as well. Singapore. Another mercantile. Head off that way. Well, there had to be a shit one at some point. This looks like a good expander right here. Picks up horses, deer, wheat, some civil service tiles, plenty of hills. It's on a hill, it's on a river. It's an extra copy of luxury, so it's good. It's gold production, and it's next to a mountain. Good blocker city there, good blocker city there. Over here. Either one of these would work. We settle right on the marble, then I don't have to work it, although it is a good production tile. Or we can settle right here and pick up the copper. There's two more ruins. Okay, I'm going to send this scout back to pick up the settler. Man, I could buy... Well, I was going to say I could buy 2 workers with that, but no, I can't. I can only buy 1.
Benvenuto a Venezia.
Yeah, good for you, man. Get out of here, man. I'm trying to check some ruins. Okay, is there anything out here wandering around that I need to know about? No. Alright, make your way here. Scout, come up here to babysit him on his path. This is a ton of culture, man. This is huge. We have to get that. So there's a backfill settle up in here somewhere where the salt is. maybe even 2. I mean, this right here, this would be a decent settle. You've got hills over here, so frigates can't shoot over hills. So they can't attack the city from here. You've got hills over here. It can't attack the city from here. There's only one tile to melee from, which is right here, and one tile to range. Or 2 tiles to range and only 1 to melee from. So it's well isolated. There's a ton of sheep. There's copper. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheep and the deer. It's not going to pick up that marble, but we could backfill something else here later on if we need to. There's also something else down in this area to pick up the salt. Probably settle right on the salt, actually. That picks up a deer, 2 bison, maybe 2 stone. City-state might grab that one, but at least we get the deer. The couple civil service tiles, some hills. Is this a hill? Yeah, I'd probably chop that anyway. I think I'm going to settle here. It means it can get attacked by land this way, but they have to come over that hill to do it. It is fresh water. It gets the marble and the copper. I could still settle something out here. So we're looking at a blocker city somewhere over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and maybe 6 eventually. Okay, let's keep going. We'll be getting on the other settlers in a little bit. Coolly drawn map. Of course, we got a barb thing before. So we have coast over there. There's a ton of resources over here. No fresh water other than this lake. However, I still wouldn't mind dropping a city like right here. Observatory city. 3 tiles out. It's going to pick up a ton of resources. Okay. You to there. Scout to escort. Alright, what are we building now? We got the shrine done. So we're building a worker. Alright, I'm going to need... Okay, the warrior's going to go look around here a little bit, and then I'll send him back to protect the worker. We need mines, pasture, maybe some mines here. We go to build settlers, we're going to need the extra hammers. Maybe we'll chop that, get the borders to grow there. We're going to need to knock out 2 or 3 settlers real fast. Alright, what tiles are we on right now? 2-1, 2-1, 2-2. We're going to grow in 13. We need to grow again before then. May have to go ahead and build a granary. Border growth is in 6 turns. I don't have a better food tile right now. Not unless I want to buy one. Maybe we'll just do that. I don't really want to buy a tile right now if I don't have to. Stupid barb. Alright, Kabul. Okay, well this is good then. I don't have to worry about this side too much. I still am liking the looks of this for an expand. We got to get something down here fast. You know what? I'm half tempted to come plant this thing right here. I'm worried Austria is going to come up here and drop a city like right here. This culture's great, but settlers in 11 turns is... But there any... Let me try something here. I really need to get those 2 spots. Okay, that's 10 hammers. It's 11 turns. That actually went up. Really? So we have to work... We have to work some food. Ah... 13 turns until border growth. I could buy the cattle, but I don't want to do that because I got to buy this one. Damn, I need to do this. $11 turns. Okay, if let's see, if I plant one here, she may still come over here. If I plant this here, I don't know. What to do here? I don't know. See, am I going to be building any early game wonders? Maybe. I want to try and build Stonehenge. Speaking of which, if I get a Pantheon, what am I going to take here? There's not much here for faith-generating Pantheons. I mean, you could maybe Earth Mother, but it might be a while before I have any of that copper online. And there's only 1 salt, and there's going to be 1 iron here somewhere. Open sky. There's a lot of pastures, especially down here. Not so much here at the capital. But, yeah, open sky would be really good. Oh, this is risky. I don't want her dropping a city up here. So I'm going to go here. Just move around that fool. I need to steal a worker. That's what I need to do. Scout, move out there and heal up for a turn. Oh, you're a culture city-state. Well, maybe I'll go steal one from Singapore. I keep forgetting to do that. Free workers.
So teach us to number our days.
Okay, you're to there. You're to there. Alright, something else I'm thinking of. Maybe buying this tile before buying that one. And my reasoning for that is, if I have this tile, she's not going to settle right here. Which means I can still get the silk. If I have enough gold.
sehe, ihr bewundert meinen neuen Damast.
Yeah, whatever. If I have enough gold, I can do both. Will you get out of my way? I'm trying to do some scouting. Damn, guys, it's like he's guarding that thing, you know? Alright, hurry up, scout, and get back. I've got a settler coming out in 8 turns. Normally I don't fast track settlers, but I need this expand. That's 50, 55. Yeah. Grow. And then we can get on that. So that might do the job for us. Okay. Yeah. No. Shrine. And you can build stoneworks. Stoneworks is interesting. I just found this out the other day. That if you settle on plains, you cannot build stoneworks. Which I think is just stupid. But you have to either settle on, well, I guess grassland or desert or tundra. Something like that. But if you settle on the plains, you cannot build the stoneworks. It's just dumb. I don't get it. We do another Pantheon. Goddess of Protection. It's kind of a waste. But, you know. Whatever. Alright, 20 culture. Oops. Run, man. Oh no, Sripada. And some silver on a hill next to a mountain. Now I'm going to have to fast track another settler down here. I don't know if I'm going to get that one. That's a long ways away. Well, I'm not the first to discover it. Yeah, I settle where I want. I don't know why you think that's yours, but I do what I want. You got that, Miss Piggy? Pop rune. I may come down and settle here on top of that. Okay. Yeah, if that's going to help us get the settler done a little bit quicker. Borders grew onto the cattle. I think that's where it grew. Look at her getting lippy with me. I'm Russia. You don't get lippy with Russia. Let's see. Come up here. Shoot that. 4 turns. Go ahead and slam him once. Get some experience. I don't know. I'll give her ample time to settle Sripada, but... Alright, what do we need now? We need bronze working. We need masonry. Masonry's going to give us a happiness right away since we settled on marble. Happiness is 0. So, might be a good thing. Or we can get trapping. We do have some bison there. Bronze working is going to give us iron. We need some happiness. Alright, you heal up for a couple of turns. Kill that damn thing. I don't think he's going to win that one. Okay, you grew onto there. That gave us a huge boost in culture. And we just lost happiness. Okay. Are we starving? No. Then let's take the culture. I'll fix the happiness shortly. I promise. Okay, warrior, I'm going to insta-heal you because you're not going to survive that if I don't. Nicely done. Alright, that settler's coming out in 1. She's got some military down there. Let's see if she's building up anything. 22 and I'm at 9,000. It's not significant at the moment, but it will be. Alright, settler to there. Bring the worker back, get him healed up. Alright, let's get you on some growth tiles. I love the gold, but we need to grow. Despite the happiness thing. I'll have that fixed shortly. Worker, granary, Stonehenge. Something like that. Alright, Pantheon time. Well, I could go one with nature. And stick a city right down here. Piss her off big time. That's kind of far away, though. I think I'm just going to let that one go. And she's right here. Let's see. Yeah, I still like open sky. That won't get us a religion, though, but the culture from the pastor is going to be huge. Between these two cities, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not that one. Another city over here. 7. 8, 9, 10. If I end up putting something out here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Something up in here is going to get about 5 more. So that means we're going to have to get Stonehenge. Alright, open sky it is. Oh, we got 2 here in a cap. I forgot about that. The cattle. We have to build the pastures first, though. That's the only downside. Alright, get the worker out. Warrior, get healed up and go steal me a worker from somebody. I don't care who. Just get one. Okay, where do we want to go? You know what? Let's go steal one from Riga because they're just... What is it? They just send food. So I don't care about that. So jump in here and heal up a couple turns. Great library. Okay.
Even brute beasts.
And masonry, I should get bronze working, but we need the happiness because I'm going to drop a new city. Yep. Production focus. Did I production focus you? No. Dumbass. Okay. Get on a shrine. And yoink. Just to make sure. Alright, let's see what else is off in this direction. It looks like we're over on the end of the map somehow. Maybe. Hard to say. Scout. You hang out here. You're going to protect the worker because a warrior's going to go steal me a worker. Nice, more cattle. As soon as we get some workers out there, we can start filling these things. And there is another ruin right there. Singapore under attack. Singapore desires silk. Kabul targets a nearby encampment. Which one? Okay. We'll see what we can do about that. Let's see. I want... Come here. Okay, workers come. What do I want the worker to do when he comes out here? We need hammers. I think we should try to get that online. Let's fortify there. We're going to need hammers because we're going to try and build that wonder. So, we'll see what we can do with that. Okay. One more city here, and we'll have this whole place blocked off from the skank to the south, or anybody else for that matter, thanks to the two city-states here. These might not be friendly forever. Austria could buy these. Venice could buy these. Greece could ally these and war deck me. But we definitely want to get another city here. And then we'll probably do National College. Or wait until we have that. And then... oh, I was going to settle here. Damn it, I can't get the copper now. Well, the city here can get both. Or do I want to settle coastal? I don't know. We'll have to figure that out next time. But there's at least... We'll get one here. And there's at least 2 other builds. Maybe 3 back in here. We'll backfill those later. So... Man, finding this thing was that 500 gold was huge. Alright, anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for now. Thanks for watching, take it easy, have a great day, and I will see you in part 2 of the Civ 5 City-State Wars edition.